It was labeled an epidemic more than a year ago, and yet a new study has found that if you go on Instagram, the popularity of e-cigarettes has actually grown. Reporter Jaclyn Coleman tells us how one of the largest school districts in Mississippi is joining the fight against vaping.
Schools Against Vaping is tackling the vaping crisis head on.
Schools Against Vaping is part of the Napoli law firm out of New York City that is suing leading e-cigarette maker Juul on behalf of schools, middle schools, high schools, and two-year institutions, the teenage years, because that is where they're targeting their marketing.
National Director of Schools Against Vaping, Michael Marks, says there's a battle against heavy nicotine addiction by young people.
It's harrowing to think that Juul now manufactures hoodies with vaping instruments built in. And if it's odorless, a kid could sit on the back row of a classroom and vape and a teacher would never know. We have to do something now.
Hattiesburg Public School District is one of the largest districts in Mississippi so far to join in on a class action lawsuit against the e-cigarette company Juul.
Our district's goal is to make sure we maintain a safe and orderly environment for all of our students, a positive environment. And part of that is making sure we have an environment that is conducive to learning and making sure that the long-term health of our students is first and foremost.
Juul has purchased ad space on youth-focused websites like Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, and 17 magazine.
In many cases, many of those apparatus that they use, they look like toys, and parents may not be aware of it.
Schools Against Vaping is still working to get more schools on board across the country. I'm Jaclyn Coleman reporting.